Hey everybody, welcome back to Koali Beach. I don't actually know what episode we're on, but today I'm gonna work on the playground area, and I say the playground area, but it's actually something that I'm gonna be making in this episode. And that's actually the only thing that I'm gonna be making in this episode. I spent like 5 hours or something making a playground, and that is basically what I'm gonna be able to show you guys. But I'm not gonna just show this project to you guys, because there's also, of course, the DeLadysigner in here. Hey lady,
Hi.
how are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I am pretty cool actually. Yeah, I just had a bunch of recordings, so my throat is super dry and everything.
Same.
I hope you can't tell, but aside from that, it's pretty chill. But we also, of course, have Rudi Rennkamel. Hey Rudi, how are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, pretty much the same as you guys, because I know there are some reasons why I always also had some commentaries today. So yeah. But apart from
really
this,
a
I'm also
busy
feeling
day.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like super recording Saturday.
Yeah, it really is. Like you're recording that, we are recording this, and then yeah, it's a lot of recordings today. But it's fun.
Oh yeah, it is good. So what I'll be doing today is making a playground, and this is the one thing that, I don't know, might feel a bit bad about this. I don't know why all of these birds keep landing on the sand. I don't know if they're more likely to land on the sand, but it's...
I was just about to say that.
What the hell are
Just
they
throw in
doing?
some food for them.
I don't know, they might be more...
something in that sand.
Yeah, because you don't normally see that many of them.
There are really lots of them on one particular spot. That's
Looks like
so
those
weird.
little jumping, how are they called? Like in the sand jumping animal things.
No idea what you're on about, actually.
What?
Sounds pretty cool, interesting.
No, you know when you're at the beach and then those little things are jumping on the beach, like how they're called, I don't know. Actually, they can also bite. But I have no
Seagulls?
idea. No birds. Like because we are so far away, this looks like those little. Wait, I will just look it up and see how it's called because
I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait a second. We're up to it. Ah, it's a jigger. It's called jigger.
And I still don't know what it is.
It's a little thing which is jumping around in the sand, which is pretty small, like a fly, for example, and it can bite into your arms. But apart from this, yeah, I
Okay.
have also no idea why those birds are landing in here. That was pretty weird. I'm so sorry about this.
Yeah, don't
fine.
worry about it. We're all about the random trivia. I mean, we're gonna have to make our way through 24 minutes of playground. So I guess we need all the help with off-topic stuff as we can. Basically, I've just sort of fenced off this little area for the playground. And the playground itself is just going to be one of these big wooden playgrounds. I always hated them myself as a kid because they didn't have like the cool big slides or anything. But they look really awesome, and they're something that are pretty doable in Planet Coaster, and I haven't seen anybody do it yet. So yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing, building...
But
Apart from
are you
yourself,
telling
apart
us?
from yourself, you
But-
did a playground yourself.
But are you telling us there is no slide?
No, that's kind of
Any
what I mean with
playground?
like there not being a playground like this in Planet Coaster yet, because there have been like the standard sort of towers with slides and stuff, but not like the purely climbing wooden contraption kind of stuff that I'll be getting into.
Okay.
And still, there will be no slide.
I'm quite disappointed that there are no slides in.
It's about the
That
climbing.
really
It's all about
But I want a slide.
I'm totally fine. I like climbing, so it's fine.
well, if you really want to slide, you can always build another playground. Of course, that's up to you.
another.
Or you can hijack mine and just put a slide
I
in one
just
of the
wanted to
towers.
say I'm gonna remove your playground and build my own. Because
Well,
maybe you
I'll
want to
just-
tell something about the elephants right
Yeah,
now.
I removed the elephants. I moved them. I didn't remove them. That would hurt. But the issue was I care very deeply about my sightlines, and there was this amazing sightline of the wooden coaster from the other side here, and I think it's something to make use of in the park layout. But the way that the elephants were located, you would like look at the butts of the elephants from that place where the path was going, and I wasn't so sure if I wanted my sightlines to be blocked by the butts of elephants, so I moved those things out of the way. Hopefully Rudi can find a place for them. Or Lady,
Well,
of
apart-
course.
apart from the fact that I think they have beautiful butts,
True.
I'm totally fine with that. Because I wasn't sure either I think I even mentioned that in the episode that I'm not sure if I will keep them there. It's like really the place where I started to build them, and I just placed them there because like that was the place to go. And even in the next episode, I had no idea if I want to go on with this area, so I'm totally fine. I have some ideas, or maybe Lady does have some ideas where to place them, so I'm fine. I'm pretty sure we will find a suitable place for them.
Absolutely. I'm not sure, but I will do my best if I can find a suitable place to place them.
Exactly. I'm sure you'll find something out. And I'm still gonna remove the ears, by the way.
Ears?
I do feel
What?
like they could make for some amazing Asian elephants, though, as soon as you remove the ears. Like, they're beautiful, but my one thing that's still bugging is that they're actually African elephants. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, Rudi.
No, actually, you're
It's
right,
just a
and
game.
it's not. No, it's not just removing. We have to just to make them smaller and a
Yeah.
little bit different shaped. I do know about. Let's keep that as a notice, and I will do it in the next episode. Trust it when it's on my turn, because it's also bugging me as well. Because it also you guys out there constantly keeping those comments about those elephants. So you're certainly right about this. So let's do it. I'm fine with that. And yeah, while you were talking, I do have an idea where to put them, and
Hmm.
I'll maybe make that the entire episode next time, not just building.
You'll make an
some-
entire episode of moving the elephants?
Couldn't you
Oh,
just
wow,
place
yeah.
them in the playground area?
No,
like
I've
they are
heard-
part of the area?
It's gonna
With
be
a
really
slide?
filled up around here.
Yeah, I do have.
Okay,
I do
I'm
have a good idea. I think.
Very good.
I mean,
That's like-
I
like
spent
a
5
live
hours
brainstorming.
placing wooden planks. You bet your sweet ass there's gonna be so many wooden planks in this area.
And guys, that's the reason why Mr. Silverhead always knows this plank.
It was so funny. Well, when was that again? With
I
some
think
kind
it
of
was for the
live stream?
charity.
Oh yeah, the charity 24-hour live stream. I know that
Yeah.
plank. That was so funny.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what it was. Wasn't it like something like they were pointing at the driftwood and they were like, this is that certain plank, or it was the other way around? Or
Yeah, it might be with the season park,
Yeah, with
winter
the-
area.
oh, I thought it was the what's it called? I totally lost the fall or autumn area, if you will, where
yeah,
they were
that's it,
looking for
yeah.
the Easter egg.
Oh yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah,
Oh,
that was it. Yeah.
But anyway,
wow.
I guess I just
Oh.
recognized the plank because I use the planks too much. Though in my defense, like the difference in wooden textures is absolutely crucial. And that kind of
Mhm.
goes for this playground as well. Like I'm trying to use as many different wooden objects as I can for different things just to get some slightly different textures in there and make everything look quite a bit more interesting.
Uh-huh.
And this thing
It looks so
this is
good.
so amazing. With
How
all
did
the
you
ropes.
get this inspiration?
Looking at playgrounds.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what Sylv's going to do in the afternoon. He's always going out to watch for playgrounds,
Yeah,
testing
that's
them
true.
himself.
This
then he
is
comes up
me.
with ideas like this.
I like go around playgrounds and everybody thinks I'm stalking on the children, but you know I'm not weird like that. I just like the playgrounds themselves.
You're not weird. What?
But isn't that the same in the Netherlands? I mean, we kept being on playgrounds in about being 16, 17, 18 around this.
Really?
Like it was really a common thing to be on playgrounds in the evening, getting some drinks and just chill at the playgrounds. That
No.
was pretty common.
That must be a German thing.
No, I
Just
do
kidding.
remember my stoner friend liking to smoke weed on playgrounds, but I don't think that's quite a good thing to talk
Did you
about.
had a friend that smoked weed? What?
Yeah, it's not the best history, but he just kind of likes. What is a homo in English? Jesus.
Swing.
A swing. Wow. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
By the way, I don't even have any swings in here. You might want to put that in, but I just
Oh.
completely forgot about the swings.
That
That was
sounds
horrible.
pretty cool.
But
No
anyway,
slide, no swings. What
Oh,
kind
I do.
of
I was
is
just
this?
Those kids must be pretty good climbers.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all about the climbing. We might have like traditional playground around somewhere. I really just wanted to do something like this because it looks
I
pretty
wish
cool.
I wish
Oh,
we
you're
had
going
like
for a
real
hanging
ones.
bridge.
No way! That's so cool.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a few
I
of them
love
now.
what you can do with the ropes, man.
Yeah, that was basically the idea of this episode. Let's see what we can do with the ropes. Like, there's so
That's
much stuff that you can do with these things.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Super
I
amazing.
love it.
And totally, Sylph, that one is maybe one of the best blueprints you can make. Like, the entire playground area
Yeah.
could be a pretty decent
Yeah.
blueprint.
Actually,
Do you
I'll
know how
upload
you-
this as a blueprint along with the episode. How about that?
Yeah, why not? That's good.
About that. That's awesome.
All right. Well, if you want to have this thing, go down in the description, unless I forget it. In that case, you can call me out and call me an idiot and say that I still need to upload it. But hopefully I won't
It
forget
happens quite a lot, right?
it. It didn't happen last few times. I'm very proud of myself, thank you. But
I
hopefully I'll
remember
manage.
people commenting a lot on your videos. Sylph, you forgot the link. Sylph,
Yeah.
you forgot the link.
Yeah, but in defense, we all know it. If you're just doing videos and you're doing commentaries, it's not always the same day, you know? It's sometimes
Yeah, true.
later or 2 days later when you're going to cut the episode, and then you just don't, at least I don't do it always, like you don't go into and listen to all the 30 minutes again. And then you might just forget about this
Mhm.
True.
information. And then I think that's if everybody would do it and always listens to everything again and again, so you just keep track of everything you said, you guys won't see that much videos of us.
True.
True.
Yeah, so in defense, I think we have to say that. So but you always can just give us a message or a comment what you. Yeah, I think you always do. Just
Exactly, yeah,
mention
yeah.
it,
Mostly I
it's
just
fine.
put in the description, or I say somewhere in the video, like, I probably forget something here, so call me out if I... Oh, actually, no, I usually just say it, like, I'm gonna put a link in the description. Oh, no, wait, I'm gonna forget that anyway. So just tell me to put a link in the description.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
We'll
that-
be fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
but it looks so good, Sylph.
it does. I mean, like, we are looking at just a video, someone making a playground in a game where you should maybe build coasters, but it's it's so
This
great.
is beautiful.
Well, to be honest though,
Totally
I don't really want to forget about the children. Like, at the moment, there isn't really too much for kids, and there aren't
That's
really too
right,
many of
yeah.
these areas where you can,
Yeah.
dump those kids and go on a wooden roller coaster. So we need more of that stuff. And
yeah,
I figured
it would
this was a
be-
good place.
It would be totally great to have some kind of flat rides, which are actually not flat rides, which would actually just be little areas for kids. That would be amazing. I still don't. Maybe you guys know, but is there a game which does feature something like that? Does Theme Park
No, I
Studio?
don't think so.
No. That could be a great addition, just to have an open area with kind of this little playground. That would be a great
What could
addition.
also
Yeah.
work is maybe something like those very mini carousels and like swings and stuff that you don't need an entrance or anything for, but you just need to connect the path to, and people will
Yeah.
just ride themselves. Because that way you
True.
could like build actual playgrounds.
Yeah,
That would
that
be
would be
super
so
cool, yeah.
cool.
I mean, you can at the moment as well, but yeah, everything about this playground is just for the aesthetics. It's not really.
But that's the same. Like, I really hope there will be some kind of passport booth. You know what I mean? Like what you had in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, like or photo areas, and like the people will. You can how you say that? So the people will go to certain areas where they wouldn't go if there wasn't nothing.
Mhm.
Like those small little things that attracts the people and make them make pictures and that kind of stuff will look so cool.
Yeah, because at the moment it's also like people walk somewhere to go somewhere, but they don't like walk over paths just to like walk around there. Which
Exactly.
is something that you might very well do in theme parks, or at least
Yeah, true.
if you're someone like me who cares about things that most people probably don't care about and actually likes to look at, I don't know, gardens
the
and
way-
trees.
Talking about
Exactly. But you make a nice
Parkitect.
park, but no one goes in because there's nothing to look.
By the way, guys, just right before this episode, I just saw that Parkitect has exactly added this feature, so people were just walking around to watch. Like they keep standing
Really?
around in an area to watch coasters and to watch the environment.
But
It's
that's
in the
so
latest
cool.
patch. Yeah.
Watching the coasters as well. That would totally make sense.
Hmm.
People just walk waiting for their families.
Oh
till
yeah, I
they
mean,
went on the ride, and yeah.
I do remember
I
they
would
did
love
this in
to have
Roller
that
Coaster Tycoon
feature.
1 as well.
Wait, the
They-
people in
Yeah.
Planet Coaster don't look at the coasters?
Oh, they don't.
They
They
do,
do,
but
they do.
like they walk by, but
Yeah,
they
okay.
don't stop and just look at the coaster, or they look at a ride. They
That's a
don't
good
do
point.
that. They all go in the ride, I think. So when you have a family, they all go in children's rides, or do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think
could
it
be
is.
a cool aspect also, that just parts of a group are joining into a coaster, another part are waiting, so that you actually
Exactly.
could be, or that you should build areas where people can wait. So as we always do, we just build little areas at the exit of the coaster. And whoa, what you're just doing there? This is
The camel.
so
Wow.
great.
That's so cool.
Well, there
Oh,
goes that train of thought.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say. I was so bummed by this. No, actually, what I wanted to say is that when there is the exit area of a coaster, it's really common that people who are not going onto the coaster and waiting with kind of the bags and all the stuff they carried into the park are just still there and waiting for you until you've ridden the coaster.
Mhm.
And that could be also a pretty cool thing to spend an eye on.
Damn. We should be a focus group for
Absolutely.
product development.
Wow,
Yes.
seriously. I'm
But
just
yeah.
hoping that Sam, Danny, or anyone is still listening.
Oh, by
Hey,
the way,
spoiler Sam.
I just want to shout this out because we haven't talked about this yet. But I like make the little climbing nets in the shape of a sea turtle, like one of
What?
these baby
What? What?
turtles that's trying to go from like the beach into the sea. Like the little climbing nets down to the
Yeah.
ground with all the little wooden blocks. I was trying to make something that kind of looks like a baby sea turtle. It's hard to notice it though.
Ah, okay. Now I know what you
those
did
things
with
on the
putting down
ground.
those. Yeah,
Mhm.
those are the legs. Like legs? Are they called fleets? No,
What?
what are they called?
I have no idea.
Oh, so, that took me a long while, but I
Fins?
see what you mean. A sea turtle.
Cool. That's actually pretty cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you can definitely improve it though because you didn't recognize it, of course. So there goes my.
No,
Should
wait.
really
I mean,
because
it's
you
like
said
the
it.
pretty quick camera movement. Maybe just made it so that we can't spot it. But as you
That's
said it,
true.
and I was looking at it, it's totally clear. So maybe just give it some eyes or so. Maybe put some
Yeah.
wooden things into the head part of it.
I
That
mean,
could
you can
improve
tackle it.
things already.
You can grab that thing and do whatever you want with it. That came out wrong, but still.
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
delete it. No, just kidding.
Maybe I'll move it around next episode.
Move the entire playground.
Yeah, like somewhere far away in the park, at the edge of the park. No.
We should start with that.
But
So
it's so
next-
good looking, so I can see why you put in so much time.
Oh, thanks,
it's
man.
Crazy. I'm
There
not a
you go.
man.
Okay, now I can see.
Don't call me a man.
Thanks, dude.
Fuck you.
Hey. Oh, wait, no. We're PG-13 in here, so that was the
Oh,
one
yes.
F word that we are allowed.
What is it again? Family friendly.
PG-13.
Let's keep it friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Also-
building a playground of all things.
Oh yes.
We don't want to be
And so
cursing the
does he.
sacred grounds of the playground right here.
But it's so good. Damn. I
And
really
Sylph
wish
is
they
doing
would use
something.
it.
Oh no, that's so good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
But
the
still,
one.
Sylph, you
Mhm.
just used my most favorite wooden part in the game right now. I think we already talked about it in Garuda, but still, I'm such a big fan of those new wooden fence things you
Yeah.
just used as a planter for the palms.
They're
Oh
so
man, they're
good.
so good.
They have that very
Okay.
nice, clean texture that none of the other wooden
Yeah.
pieces had so far. Yeah,
Yep,
it's really
true.
cool. Like they do make for a very good sort of like modern late addition to stuff. I mean, the idea behind this playground is that it's a relatively recent addition to the park. Hence why like all of the foliage is very young, and it's in
Mhm.
like the dune area, and it's still very sandy. Like it's not quite as grassy and overgrown as the rest of the park. So while the playground is like purposefully built to look kind of unstable and old and messy, it's actually very new, and I kind of wanted to put that in the planters as well. So they do have that very new wooden texture, and everything kind of has this shiny sort of young look in this area.
Makes sense.
Totally,
Yeah.
and it looks brilliant, I must say.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely.
And the same kind of goes, I guess, for playgrounds like this. I don't know for how long like parks have been building playgrounds like these, but I think for like some smaller parks around Europe, they're like a pretty popular addition because it kind of allows you to just leave your kids in that one area and you don't have to spend too much money on it because, you know, it's just a bunch of wood. It's not really anything expensive, but it's still a pretty big attraction that you can, you know, dump a lot of kids into.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, and it's actually like an area next to a bigger roller coaster, I guess, because it's actually featuring that kind of momentum. Or momentum is the wrong word, but it's like a place where people can leave their kids while the parents or maybe the dad is going onto a more or less heavy roller coaster to enjoy it, and then the mom can stay there, or other vice versa. So we have to be gender correct here. Maybe the dad is waiting there while the mom is going onto the coaster. So yeah, but just as a waiting area as well, because kids can have fun there, and the parents can just chill for a second.
Oh yeah. By the way, can I just very quickly say how happy I am that they added these oil drums into the game? Like,
Yeah, I was looking at them, but I
thing.
didn't know we had them.
Yeah, I never noticed it myself either. I don't know how I found those things, but they're like one of those small additions. They're like the little clutter things that I'm super happy about in the latest update.
And I like what you did with the end of the fence, like hanging over to the ground. It's so well made.
Oh, yeah. We do need
it's the
beach
small
fences.
details. Yeah, true.
I mean,
But still.
they're just something that you kind of need for the theme. To be honest, it's not really something that I came up with myself much because it's just the typical beach fence and they always kind of fall over. So I figured, why not just make it fall over here? Although I also had to put the rocks in there to prevent people from walking up to the wooden coaster because, you know, this is... You don't want to cage the children kind of in this area. They don't want to walk around and ride the roller coaster. But
True, but I see a hole in that fence that the kids would really fit through. If you want to make it realistic,
point.
you should close it.
Or at least have a
good.
second fence after this one.
Yeah.
that's a
Keeping
good
the
An
kids
electric
away.
fence. Oh no, why did I
Why?
say that?
This is for the kids.
Yeah, let's put
I'm just
something as
kidding.
security, an electric fence. Melt down the kids.
Wait, friendly.
Yeah. It's like an electric fence because it has like boomboxes playing happy music and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they can charge their little Game Boys on the fence.
Well, this little shed though, or you call it a barn? I don't know how you call it.
I didn't actually know what to put in it, so I just put a table in
so
there.
good.
For but I eventually put a bar in there, yeah.
Wow.
It's actually... I've seen people, like... Actually, no, I did this with the planks, and just today I saw somebody do it as well, and it works out pretty well, actually. By making your own, like, walls with the wooden planks, you can choose the color of each plank, so you can have, like, the slight variation of colors in each plank to kind of get that more rustic feeling to the wood, which is kind of nice.
That's pretty nice, yeah.
Look good. Look so good. Look good thing.
Look good.
Good looking.
Okay, you know, that's the moment when you realize you're just doing things in English way too often, when you're starting to have like these little, how the turnovers in English. Okay, there you go.
That's more like the moment when you
We
realize...
just did too many recordings today.
Exactly, that was what I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
what I
also
was going
this,
to
yeah.
say. But it's, in any case, that's the little shed, and I think that's almost the end of the video. Oh yeah,
It is.
just a few
It's
bushes.
lovely.
And
I
then
could watch even more of this.
Oh yeah, same.
I ran out of playground to build though. I'm sorry.
It's really, you did a great job again, Sylph. I have no idea what to build myself next, but we'll be good.
We're gonna have to
Hopefully.
talk about that a little bit, I guess.
I'm
Oh wow, the
gonna
birds are
touch
even landing
it.
on the parasol over there.
They
That's
are, yeah.
amazing. Anyway,
really
that's
cool.
it for this episode. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Rudi and Lady for being here.
Thank you for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having, yeah.
Of course. And I guess we'll see each other next week again on Lady's channel.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Alright, I'm looking forward to it. See you later everybody.
Bye
Thanks for
guys.
watching.